Let's rank the players of Slapball Captains League 2. Here are the captains. Here are the players. These are all the stats that I've been tracking for the last 6 videos. All their 6 games are up on my channel with the stats individually for that game, as well as the play-by-play, but just general how they're playing analysis. I judged them on passing while the ball was live, the throw and slap evaluation, which is scoring times by 2, and then minus your attempts. So if you're above a 50% accuracy, you're scoring more than half the times you've attempted. It's a positive number. Below that, it's a negative number. Turnover/error, saves. Let's get right into it. Number 16 is Justin Pinnock. He has low stats all around, and then his error percentage didn't really help him. Number 15, messed up, my bad, is Jimmy. He has a lot of passing, but his throw and slap evaluation are really bad. His turnover rate and error rate is not the worst, but it's not doing him any favors, and he doesn't have a lot of saves. Second lowest for sure. And for some reason, Jack Doyle is ranked 14. He belongs down here. The 2 of the 4 captains being this low is actually very surprising to me, because some of them actually created this game, so you think they would be higher. Jack Doyle has a lot of passing, but I just don't think he has found a lot of success in his team. I think his team is great. He just doesn't really fit in it, but I guess he drafted a really good team. Now it's for the blue corner. Here's the full blue team. And basically the story is just they are not scoring. They're attempting a lot and they're not doing very well. And a lot of these guys have huge error and turnover margins, right? Like some are just rule violations, but other ones are just choosing bad passes. It's sad to see a team this low. It's kind of like a perfect storm almost, but what can you do? Now, number 10, Jake. Jake passing is all right, but his throws is starting to... He has the highest throw evaluation out of everyone below him. Has a bad slap, very low turnover error percentage, and very low saves. And I think this is the turning point of when you're going to start seeing players kind of have a breakout stat. Zoe passing is the highest in the league, putting him up here. His slap evaluation is another reason why he's up there. Unfortunately, his turnover rate / error is quite high, but that's mainly because he's the one making the yellow team play really good, just taking the chances. And then you have Rourke at number 99. Oh, sorry, his number is number 99, but he's ranked 8. His throw eval is amazing. Everything else is bad. And that is just the pure reason why he's there, right? He's really good at that one role. Number 7 is Shelfie, and he is a rare case scenario where his stats are more about, like, his pass is low, his throw and slap evals are low, his turnover rate is kind of mid, but his saves are high. And this is where goalies have a whole set just for them, essentially, to really boost them up there. There are some people who their saves outside of the net is bringing them up, but Shelfie is the reason why he's this high is because of his saves, and the only reason, to be honest with you. Number 6, 21. Good number of passes. His throws is all right. Starting to be probably in the top 10. I would say definitely above the 50%, maybe top 25%. Slaps is getting up there too. Starting to see the big offensive threats. But his turnover rate's not the best, but he is getting saves. And that's kind of why he's beating out people like Zoe and Jake, is just kind of just an all-around player and super solid. Number 5 is Jolly Olive. And I'll be honest, I had to really dig into this number to really try to figure out why is Jolly up there so high. And to be honest, his passing is really high. His throw evaluation is not horrible. His slap evaluation is not horrible. It's definitely, it fluctuates. His error percentage is the lowest of everyone around him outside the top 3. The top 3s, like error and turnover rate, is almost 0. So he is 4th, but he's the top of not the best, right? And I think that's why he's up here. Moving on. Let's go to the grand top 4. Number 4, Lou Dap. Impressively, his saves is saving him, but his throw and slap eval is kind of pushing him up a little bit more than a few other people. His passing could have helped out a little bit more. Number 3 is Dalton Freely. Passing is super strong. His throw evaluations is solid. His slap eval is the best out of almost everyone except for Zoe that we have seen so far. He hasn't made any errors really. He's at exactly 0 for that, and it's not. He has some save stats, some not the best, but he's there. So once again, I think these are all the most well-rounded players. And then number 2, 76, and what's saving him is he is the best thrower in the game. That's right, the best thrower, beating out Rourke by almost a full 1 point. I guess it's like 0.8. It's a pretty good margin. He has decent passing. His slap numbers aren't abysmal. He has a little bit of errors. He doesn't have a lot of saves, but man, that throwing stats really. He really showed his slapping throw really helped him, and then the pass game, what he can get involved in there, just pushed him barely over the edge of Dalton Freely. And then number 1, it's BBD. It's really because of his dominance in slapping the ball, right? When they use him, he is dominating. So fair game to him. And so those are the top 16 players. Here are the stats if you are interested in them at all. But until next time, I can't wait for the finals. Check out the other videos if you're interested on those in video breakdowns. But it's surprising that the best team is the most spread out team. And it's interesting that purple is as high as they are, but not doing the best. Really goes to show you that stats aren't everything and can be misleading. But I think number 2 and 42 are clearly showing that they belong to be up there. Well, catch you later.